Hey guys, Johnny D here, True Rebel Fitness, train like an athlete for bowling and theathleticbowler.com. And today I have something really cool for you. You know me, I love a lot of do-it-yourself type of projects. You saw in the past where we had some do-it-yourself PVC hurdles, 6, 12, 18 inches. We had some PVC duck under bars with sandbags that we made out of some old heavy-duty book bags. You see the parallettes that we made. There's parallettes of the really heavy-duty ones with the 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe used for some great some groundwork, some beginner gymnastic type things. And today, here's another version of this contraption here. Actually, this is going to be a 2-in-1. This here, and you know, I have a wide view for you. This is a contraption I've seen, and I made my own. Went to local hardware store. In this case, went to Lowe's. Bought this is 3/4 inch pipe. There's inch if you want it more sturdy. You can go with an inch, okay? I made this whole thing. This thing typically can be bought for about $400 and up. I made this for about 60 bucks, okay? And just to give you a quick review here, and I'll show you some things you can do with this. This is a tremendous piece of equipment. So what we have is, I have the two bars on the side. They're 72 inches, they're 6 feet. We have 4 actually 90-degree elbows. Again, everything screws in together, okay? Got 1 at the top, 2 at the top, and we have 2 at the bottom down here. I have 2 36-inch pieces of pipe, 1 at the top here and 1 at the bottom to connect the frame at the bottom. We have 2 T's, 1 here and we have 1 here, 2 T's, and we have 2 on each side. So 4 total 18-inch pipes, threaded pipe on each side. And then we have 2 end caps, 2 threaded end caps, okay? So really that's it, really simple setup. It is extremely sturdy. It will hold a ton of weight. And again, for me, you know, I can do pretty much anything on here. I'm going to show you a couple things that we can do with that. Plus, one of the things I really love is, and a lot of you people probably already heard of it in suspension training, ton of things you could do with that. Again, all body weight, all great stuff. This here, TRX, everybody's familiar with that. I made my own TRX, again, at Lowe's. This I've had for quite a long while now. I made this whole thing for about maybe $22. You know, if you message me, I'll give you all the detail on how to do that. This gives me a lot of my own TRX work. I can do everything from here. Plus, it gives me a pull-up bar, okay? And if you don't do pull-ups, you should start doing some pull-ups. If you're a beginner to pull-ups, I'll show you kind of how to start doing those. Extremely one of the best body weights out of the big 4 that you really need to do body weight wise. You need a pull-up, you need a squat, you need push-ups, and you need planks. If you can master all 4 of those, you're going to be in tremendous physical condition. Get that body, get that heart rate up with some body weight stuff. You'll be in great, tremendous physical shape. So I'm going to move this out a little bit and show you a couple things you can do with this guy. You're going to love it. Alright, look, I'm going to show you how cool this thing is here, okay? With a tremendous workout, you can get to add to all the things you could do right at home or wherever you're at, in your garage, doesn't matter. But I'm going to show you some things here right now. So, first thing is, our TRX variation. Again, you can adjust this guy, and real quick, the bar is out here right now, and I'm going to do this to face you. Typically, you'd be facing away from the bar, because when you lay down, you don't want to have that bar in the middle of your back. But for demonstration purposes right now, I'm going to show you this guy right here. So again, TRX, you can do a multitude of things with this guy here for just doing some groundwork and some pull-up. Now remember, the lower you put these guys, the harder it will be. Okay, so the lower you go with your straps and your handles, the harder it will be, and you add more resistance. And that's the beauty of body weight. Okay, just like if you add more weight on these on the machines and things like that, but you could do the same thing just with strictly body weight, adjusting things. If you're doing stuff, squats, jump lunges, whatever it may be, or push-ups, and you want to get advanced, add a weight vest, things like that, okay? There's a lot of things you can do, you know, go longer. Just a lot of variation you can do to increase strength and endurance, okay? So, but this will give you a little example of what you can do with this guy right here. Okay, I can do all my TRX exercises on this, and if I want to, real quick, just to give you another example. Now these straps, you can actually cut them. I left them that length. Probably shouldn't, but sometimes I'm lazy, so what are you going to do? But anyway, even with these handles, what I can do is, real quick, I can put my feet in there. Real quick, I put my other foot in here. I'm good to go. So now, right from here, I can do some groundwork. I can do some some suspended mountain climbers. You can go push up, suspended push up. You can even do another more challenging exercise is go with this. If you can do if you have some TRX to work with, again, either at home or if you do go to a gym, use these things. Another one is push up and knee. Push up, draw the knees in. Push up, draw the knees in. Push up. So try to get 40 of those and see how you do, okay? The other big thing is pull-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups. Tremendous, tremendous workout to be able to pull your body up. And I know these are difficult for a lot of people, and that's okay, but it's something to definitely try to work on. You know, typical pull-up, you should be able to, do, at least 10 to where you can get your chin above the bar, or, you can go, reverse here, reverse grip. This will work more of your biceps and what have you, arms. This here is going to work more of your back, okay? You could do that, or if you go this way again, more bicep. So you can keep going, which is great. Now, I know, trust me, if you can't do pull-ups yet, something you definitely want to start doing for great increased body strength and endurance. But I know some big guys with giant muscles who can't do one pull-up, okay? So big muscles, all that good stuff, doesn't mean anything as far as, fitness, athleticism, mobility, and functionality, okay? That's what we're striving for, and that's what I kind of preach to you all the time. So there's our deal with the pull-up. These guys here, I'm going to show you this. I had them down, they were up initially. This here, yes, I need a stool for this, just so I can get up there safely and properly. Just going to show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to stick my forearm in there. I'm going to grab this bar. Now you can do some suspended, again, crunches. This stuff is great. Okay, you go sideways. If you want to do some rounds, go 15 here on this side, switch over here, go 15 here, then come to the middle, 15 right here. In between that, as a workout, you could do then a quick sprint. Do a quick 10-second sprint. Or a few rounds of 10-second sprint work. 10-second sprint, 20-second rest, 10-second sprint. Do 3 or 4 rounds of that. Go back, do some pull-ups, okay? Sprint again. Come back. Do some chin-ups, okay? Sprint again. Do some more core work, okay? If you want to, again, if you want to increase the strength capacity on this and building muscle and endurance, put yourself up here, grab a weight, okay? You can grab a dumbbell and then get more resistance. And then work that if you want more extra work, okay? For somebody who be maybe a little more advanced. So again, think out of the box, a lot of stuff you can do, be creative with it, okay? And I'm gonna show you one more thing. Get rid of my stool. We'll move these guys. When I talk about getting creative, if you want to, you know me, I love the burpee, okay? Do different things with the burpee, okay? Here's a great one to do. I do this periodically. I don't do this all the time, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Great little change. You go down, burpee, grab a pull up. Go down, burpee, get your chin up. You don't have to jump up to the bar. Burpee, pull up. Good. Burpee, up. You can add the push up, okay? Burpee, and pull up. Go down, burpee, chin up. Work some of them. You will build some tremendous strength, endurance, throw some sprints in there. You will be in tremendous physical condition. And again, it's all relative to what you can do. Work up to it, okay? I'm gonna show you one last thing to help you learn how to do a pull-up, okay? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 quick ways to help you learn to develop and be able to start doing pull-ups, okay? Again, very essential, something you should be doing if you've never done before, if you can't do any, this is how you can start learning. Now, number 1 is, if you can get up here and you can do, a couple, that's fine. Maybe you can do 2, 3, 4 maybe, and if you struggle there, then after you do your last one, say, now I would have typically a smaller little stool or bench. Try to pull yourself up, and you can lift up on your toes and come back down. You can have this guy, try pulling yourself up. Now, it may be tough, then start just pushing up on your toes a little bit as you leave most of your weight as you pull yourself up. So all your force should be trying to pull yourself up, but you can grab onto this bar, onto the bench rather, and then help yourself up a little more, okay? So gently do that. You can do that right from the beginning as you start to build your strength. And a big key here is when you do pull-ups, we call that scapular retraction, which means getting them shoulder blades back, getting them shoulder blades together, okay? When you do that, and that's part of the pull-up, okay? I'm gonna keep I'm not real loose. Yeah, I'm relaxed, but not real loose, but my back, my shoulder blades are kind of pulling back. And it's gonna allow me to get up there, okay? And that's what you wanna do. So, work on that scapular retraction. If you ever wanna practice that, get against the wall and do what they call wall stick-ups. Shoulders against the wall, back flat against the wall, arms up, and try. If you have difficulty being flat against the wall with your arms and forearms touching the wall and sliding up, then you got some work to do, okay? Just a great exercise to help with mobility there. Now our last one, if you have a band, and again, send me, if you're interested, I love these bands. I have a couple sets myself. These are tremendous. I love band work. Add different things to your body weight routines, okay? Now, if you're at a gym, you're at home, you get a nice resistance band, put my knee in there, and what it's going to allow me to do is, it's going to kind of help me up. Almost like a machine that you see at the gym, but this is going to be a little assisted pull-up. Now this makes it a lot easier to do the pull-up. So again, a great way to train, a great way to learn how to do that pull-up. You need it. Part of that big four I talk about all the time. Guys, keep working hard. Keep sending me all your comments, your questions, all the great stuff. I love it. Thank you so much. If you like this, please share it. Hit the like button. Share it with your family, your friends, the bowling community. I'm going to have a really cool workout that we're going to incorporate this thing in later on in the week. Okay, 12 minutes long. That's all it is. 3 moves. You won't believe what it'll do for you. Okay. Until then, Johnny D. Take care. Bye bye. Get back.